Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. I rise today to speak about an incredible man. I was fortunate enough to visit the Butte RSL on Sunday and witnessed Ed Ebsary being awarded a meritorious service medal from the Returned Services League. And Ed, who is 99 years of age, has received the highest award that the RSL can offer, over and above life membership. Ed served our country valiantly after enlisting in July 1940 with the infantry in Egypt, Palestine, Lebanon and Papua New Guinea, and served until 1945, being wounded a couple of times but always returning to conflict. He did relay a story at the RSL of a time where he had pulled a grenade out and was preparing to pull the pin and was shot in the hand and lost a portion of his finger, but he was quite grateful that the bullet didn't hit the grenade itself. After briefly flirting with remaining in the army after the war, Ed returned to his family farm on the peninsula between Butte and Port Broughton and began his long involvement with the local community. He joined the Port Broughton RSL in 1946 and then transferred to the Butte RSL in 1948 and now has been a member of the Butte RSL for 70 years, an absolutely incredible effort. He first served as president of Butte RSL in 1953 and was secretary in 2005, an incredible long-standing effort towards serving his RSL. During that time, he did 8 years as president, 5 as vice president and many years as treasurer and secretary as well. He was awarded life membership of the RSL back in 1990. In other commitments to the community, has been long committed to the region in terms of sport and is a life member of 3 different places. He was made a life member of the Broughton Football League in 1977, a life member of the Mundura-Wakurna Football Club in 1988, and in the same year a life member of the Broughton Mundura Football Club. He's also been heavily involved in tennis, basketball and lawn bowls. Ed has also been committed to agriculture in the area as well and was made a life member of the Butte Ag Bureau in 1957. He served the 20 years on the Ag Bureau that was required to justify life membership by that time. He also served on the committee that was formulated to arrange the celebrations for the centenary of the Ag Bureau, and he took responsibility for compiling a history from the records and minute books. He reported, Mr Speaker, that the past secretaries had scarcely been legible handwriters, particularly the former local doctor who served as secretary for a time and wrote his minutes in the same manner in which he filled in his scripts. He was active on the Butte Hospital Board, where he was a board member for 20 years and a chairperson for 14, and fought valiantly to keep the hospital as an ongoing concern. He also served the SES in numerous capacities and was awarded the National Medal in 1989. His further contributions to the community are too ample to mention all of them. The Masonic Lodge, rural youth, the Uniting Church, and so on and so on. An extraordinary contribution that was total of contributions that were recognised in 1990 when he was Butte's Citizen of the Year, and in 1991 when his name appeared on the Queen's birthday list of honours, and he was proud to receive an Order of Australia medal for his services to the community. That medal was presented to him by Governor Dame Roma Mitchell later that year. Ed is an absolute titan of the Yorke Peninsula community, and we thank Ed for his service to the country first and foremost, and the sacrifices he made over there in conflict, and then to his service to our community over many, many years. And I finally offer my congratulations for his most recent accolade. It's well earned, well deserved. Ed assured all of us at the Hall, which is a site I'd encourage members to visit if they're ever in Butte. The Butte RSL is a fascinating place. The walls adorned of all past servicemen and women that have served in conflicts, both those who came home and those who didn't come home and weren't so fortunate. And there's a weekly 8-ball tournament that's an absolute joy to attend, and it brings in all different kinds of people. So if you're ever in Butte, make sure you visit the RSL. That he informed all of us in the RSL that day that he had plenty of years left, and we're looking forward to seeing the contributions he makes to our community going forward. So just in conclusion, I'd like to summarise the awards that Ed has won. He's a life member of the Butte Ag Bureau, a life member of the Broughton Football League, a life member of both the Wakurna Mundura Football Club and the Broughton Mundura Football Club, a National Medal for services to the SES, which were committed between 1963 and 1971, life membership of the RSL, Butte Citizen of the Year and an Order of Australia medal for his services to the community. Thank you, Ed, for your service, and we look forward to seeing what you can do going forward.